Hello everyone, I'm jumping on here to share this week's Crafting Saturday craft. So this week we're going to be making a cat using paper plates. So let me turn my screen and I'll show you what I have. Alright everyone, so I'm back. So I have some jumbo cotton balls. I have some glittery pipe cleaners. I have 2 mini paper plates. I have scissors, I got some jumbo sticky eyes, a glue stick, some self-adhesive dots, and then I just have some scrap paper. I got pink and black. So let's get started. Oh, and I have, and I have a Sharpie. Okay, so first step, we want to attach our body together. So I'm going to use my self-adhesive dots and I'm going to put them right on the edge here of the first plate. So it's right there. And I'm going to do 2 of them. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and take off the top to make the top adhesive. And then we're going to stick those 2 plates together. Sorry, man, this. Oh, there we go. Yay, got it. All right, so now it makes them sticky. And then we are just going to put them right on top of each other. So we're going to have 2 circle bodies together. Now, they do pump up a little bit, so you're just going to kind of have to try to flatten them out. And there we go. Step 1. Step 2, we are going to make our stripes. So you can design your kitty however you want. I'm going to do stripes on my kitty. So I'm going to use my black cardstock and I am going to cut out some stripes. Now you can do as little or as many as you want. Just try to make them as long as the plate. There we go. So it kind of covers the plate. I'm going to take my glue stick and glue those down. And again, you can put these wherever you want, or you don't have to have stripes. Push that down. Oops, I made my glue line crooked. Okay, then I'm going to put my other stripe. All right, I'm going to do 2, 3. There we go. All right. Then next, we are going to take our cotton balls. I'm going to just take a bunch out of the bag here. And we're going to kind of make the body. So I'm going to put a good amount of glue here. And we're going to make fur around our stripes. Alright, so because mine are jumbo, I'm going to pull them apart like this because we don't want it to look like a bunny. We want it to look like a cat. So I'm going to pull them apart and make the cotton balls a little thinner. And you're just going to be able to see their stripes popping through. Oops. Now, if you have smaller ones, you might not have to pull them as apart. Mine are a little thicker. So I'm basically only using like 1 cotton ball per little strip here. Okay, so we did that. Now I'm going to go back to my black cardstock and I'm going to make a little tail. So you can make your tail however you want. I'm just going to do mine like a little curvy. And then I'm going to use my adhesive dot and put that right here at the end, right there. And then I'm going to put my tail on as soon as I can pick this off. All right. Okay, got it. All right, now I'm going to put my tail on. Perfect. And then I'm going to go back to my paper and I'm going to just make a little feet. So I'm just going to cut out little circles like this. So we're going to pretend that my cat is just sitting on his feet. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use our adhesive dots and stick them right on underneath all this fur and put on our feet. Now you can use glue for this part. I'm just doing the adhesive dot because it gives more of like an immediate hold. But you can use glue if you want to. All right. Let me find a little spot in here. Oh my. This one is giving me a hard time. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna stick our feet. So he's got tail, he's got 2 feet, and he's got his fur. So let's move on to the face. So I have these 2 jumbo adhesive eyes. So we're gonna go ahead and put those on. I got a bunch of adhesive stuff and they're all giving me a hard time. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to put my big old eyes on here. If you ever have to use eyes, jumbo eyes are the best. Okay. Here we go. Now I got my 2 eyes. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to apply, I got this Pom Pom nose. It's a little baby Pom Pom. And we're going to put that on as his nose. There we go. Right there in the middle. So he is a little sticky because his nose isn't as big, but that's okay. Then we're going to draw his mouth. Perfect. And then we're going to use some more adhesive dots and we're going to put on some whiskers. So we're going to use 1 on each side. Now I'm going to use some pipe cleaners for mine, and I don't think pipe cleaners usually stick well with glue. So if you want to do pipe cleaners for your whiskers too, and you don't have these adhesive dots, I recommend maybe using some hot glue because that'll help it stick better. All right, so I got my adhesive dots on there. Now I'm just going to pull out one of these things and I'm going to cut some whiskers out of it. So I think I can do 4 out of this one. Then I'm just going to put them right on my adhesive, right on there. Perfect. All right, and now we are gonna do the ears. So I'm going to go back to my black cardstock, and I'm going to cut out 2 black. And black is going to be the top part, so I want to make them a little bigger. All right. And I'm just lining it up with the other one to see if I can get them to be about the same size. So here they are. Got my ears. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more dots. These adhesive dots are really great if your glue isn't working right. I got mine off of Amazon, but they definitely sell them in all the craft stores. So look for them. They're definitely a good tool to have for crafting because I feel like they have so many versatile uses. Alright, so I'm going to put this one on. And then I got my 2 ears. And then I'm just going to make a little inside part with my pink cardstock. So I'm just going to do little smaller triangles. And then I am going to glue them on with my glue stick. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back and go ahead and put them right in the middle. And then a little bit more for my second one. Perfect. All right. Well, that is my cat. So you could add fur to the face if you wanted, but I think mine looks cute without, so I'm going to leave it just like this. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Please follow along on our page for more kids and craft activities. Thank y'all so much, and go crafting. Have a great day. Bye.